Our top two, the Marikina River almost reached the water level recorded during Ondoy. The river's water level peaked at 20.7 meters on Wednesday afternoon. That's only less than a meter compared to the 21.5 meter record in 2009. The Marikina River later on subsided from 5 in the afternoon yesterday.
Now let's get updates from local government units.
We have with us Marikina Mayor Marcy Teodoro on the line. Mayor Marcy, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes, Mayor. Kamusta na po ang water level natin po dyan sa Marikina?
15.3. Nasa first alarm level tayo. And we're hoping that it will further decrease the level.
Right.
Dahil tumigil naman yung pagulan and we were able to widen and deepen the river, so the current is fast. So nakikita natin na we have a good drainage system.
Right. Kamusta naman po yung mga baha po sa kalsada po ng Marikina? Humupa na po ba? Passable na po ba yung mga majority of the roads there?
Nawala na yung baha. We're clearing the debris. I would like to announce to the public itong dati kahapon Tumana Bridge, ngayon ay passable na at least one lane. And what we're doing now is that we're asking people who park their car along the bridge to remove it and to transfer parking to another place. So para maging fully passable na itong Tumana Bridge. Yeah, gusto ko rin sabihin that there were some questions earlier. If we were able to save the rescuers whose boat capsized yesterday in Barangay Ninyo. Kanina, ngayon lang, nakumpirma natin na yung 14 na sakay ng bangkang tumaob sa Barangay Santo Niño along Marikina River ay ligtas na at
That's good to hear.
Nakabalik na sa kanilang mga tahanan. Doon ay rescuer natin, 4 ay volunteer rescuers at yung 8 doon, including a 10-year-old kid or child, ay ligtas lahat.
Yes,
that's good to hear.
Since Mayor, nabanggit nyo na rin po na naligtas sila, I'd like to ask, kamusta naman po yung ibang citizens po ng Marikina? Meron po bang napapaulat na missing? Because I understand it's still too early to assess, but pero mayroon reports po ba na mga missing?
Verify namin on the ground. Talagang mahirap talagang sabihin lang
Yes.
Mga anecdotal reports lang Mga sinabi ng kapitbahay, narinig. Halimbawa, sinabi sa akin kaninang umaga, around 6 in the morning, meron daw casualties sa isang area na nalunod. So, binerify namin ngayon, hanggang ngayon. Hindi namin makita yung bahay, hindi rin namin makita kung nasaan yung tao sinasabi nila, no? Pero we're every possibility, every report, we're verifying. Ngayon, ang isang challenge talaga, we're distributing doxycycline for leptospirosis to our residents na lumusong sa baha, no? Ito ngayon, narito ko along Farmers 1 in Barangay Tumana. Makikita mo, nakakalungkot makita yung mga kama nila, yung mga refrigerator, yung mga gamit, appliances, sira. Hindi na nila papakinabangan. Talaga yung impact nitong bagyo is not only physical, more importantly yung economic
Right.
Economical na apektuhan yung individual family.
Right.
Pangalawa, moral and psychological. Kaya we're bringing in a social worker to do debriefing for especially those ng mga bata, elderly, yung mga vulnerable.
Mayor, oo nga po, kasi may mga reports din po na sinasabi hindi daw po kaagad talagang nakapaghanda ang mga LGU dahil hindi din po nila alam po masyado yung, kumbaga, yung hagupit pala nitong Typhoon Karina na may na-enhance pa nga po ng habagat. Can we say po na meron pong konting miscommunication pagdating po sa coordination with Pag-asa and yung disaster management ng LGU? On your part po,
At the outset,
Mayor.
At the outset, I will not point finger.
Right.
Pero what I'm saying is that we could improve on that aspect. We could collaborate more institutionally, make arrangement. Napakahalaga ng forecasting para sa aming mga local government unit, yung access to data, how to manage it and how to use the proper data. Yun ang kailangan namin. Kailangan isama talaga yung Department of Science and Technology sa usapan, saka sa pagpaplano. Even sa mga engineering design ng mga drainage system natin with the new normal, nakikita natin na iba na yung pagbuhos ng ulan ngayon.
Yes.
Walang bagyo, habagat lang, pero binabahan tayo.
Right.
Yes, lastly po, Mayor, we'd like to ask, kamusta na po yung mga lagay ng evacuees and ano po ang nakikita nyong primary need nila right now? Because of course, aside from leptospirosis, baka may iba pang sakit na pwedeng kumalat.
Totoo yan. Dumami yung admission namin sa mga hospital namin Kaya nga, nagko-coordinate ako sa Department of Social Welfare and Development ngayon para matulungan yung mga nasa hospital. Lalo na yung may mga sakit na maluha. Kahapon meron kaming bata na nirescue, nilipat namin sa evacuation pero hindi namin madala dahil naka-ventilator. So, kailangan namin siya dali sa hospital. So, yung mga ganon, dapat may mga follow-through, follow-up intervention tayong gawin. Yung mga sari-sari store, yung mga karinderyang maliliit na nasa mga settlement areas namin, we're counting it around 3,000, 4,000 affected. Lahat ng kanilang puhunan, wash out, tank nila, sinasabi nila. Nawala nalubog. Nagla ang lahat, hindi inaasahan. Kaya nga, importante yung forecasting.
Right,
We totally agree with that. And Mayor, of course, we'd like to keep in touch these next few days on how we could all help each other. But for the meantime, thank you very much, Marikina Mayor Marcia Chodoro, for joining us.